प्यास लग गई. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a sit down makeup video with you all. It's my first time doing a makeup video in front of the camera, and if you want to know how I got this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so starting with, this is my bare skin. I've already moisturized my skin. So I use the Bioderma moisturizer. So it is Atoderm Bioderma Intensive Balm. So I have dry skin, so it really helps in those dry patches that I have. I'm just gonna pin myself up before starting with this. Okay, that's better. Just don't mind my hair. I still don't know how to do my hair. So starting with, I'm gonna use my makeup fixer and primer, whatever, just for that base. Letting it dry. I'm just doing it for the first time. I still don't know what to talk about, so I'm just gonna talk about all the products. I was just gonna go out and I thought, why not just share my makeup routine with you all. So first is, I'm gonna use this Infallible foundation. So this foundation, I've been using it for years. It's been, I think, 5 or 6 years that I've been using this foundation. Of course not the same shade, but just the brand. I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of my concealer, because right now this shade is like not the ideal match for me. So I'm just gonna mix up this. I've taken like half a pump, putting it all across my face. So I don't use any corrector before, because I feel already using a yellow based foundation. My undertone is yellow, so I don't feel the need to correct. Using this blender to just blend it all. I don't have a mirror here, so I'm just gonna use the camera as my mirror.
One eternity later.
So if I talk about this foundation, this is like medium to full coverage. I can build it up, I can shear it down, so it's like a one and all thing. And I'm just gonna come close up now to like blend it clearly. You can also see, like, if you're a dry person, like, I have some tips to give it to you, because I have suffered from dry skin and I've used like so many products that just doesn't cling on those dry spots. But it's been very difficult to find some good products for me. Okay, my weird blending is done. I feel it's enough. I'm just gonna put a concealer on the areas where I feel I need a little more. So I'm using the same L'Oreal Infallible concealer. Again, using it from so many years. I've also talked about in my favorites, which I recently discovered how much I love this. So I'm just concealing some spots here and my under eyes and in the corner of my mouth. That's it. I'm gonna use a brush for this. So I have my brush box right here. So I used to blend earlier my concealer with my beauty blender, but I think brush gives you more coverage. I mean, the product wastage is very less. I mean, I like my base because with brush it leaves some streaks, so it's gonna look very whitish abhi, but it's gonna settle down. Just trust me with it. Just, I have like dark spots near my lips quite a lot. Just concealing it. Usually I'm listening to some kind of music while I'm doing my makeup. I've never like sit down, I've done my makeup, and especially not in front of the camera. I've like always listened to some other kind of music. Okay, so now that it's blended, I know it's looking really weird, but it's gonna settle down. Just blend it all. So now I'm gonna use something which is mostly used before foundation, but I just like to use it afterwards. It's the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I have like the mini version of it. I just wanted to try it. So I'm gonna use it like here, some here, and some here. It's more of it gives very light sheer coverage, and it gives more of a highlight sort of glow. You will see right here, like see this portion, it's like glowing. So you can't use this above any of your blush or bronzer. It's gonna smudge everything up. So either you can use it before like most people do, but if I use it before and I then use my full coverage foundation all over it, it doesn't look like I've applied anything. So okay, too much blending has now happened. So for the blush, I use these two blushes. Mix it up. It's more like of a pinkier side, and this is on the mauve side. This is from the Makeup Revolution, and this is from the K Beauty, the pink one. So I'm just gonna mix both of them on the back of my hand and use it. Okay, like so 2 dots of each. It's like the tiniest dot right here. I'm just gonna mix these two. They are very pigmented, and just dab it here. Taking right above. I know it looks like a lot right now, but it will get blended up. Okay. I'm still a blush person. Earlier I used to be a highlight person, but now I feel I'm a blush person. So now I'm gonna contour a little bit. I don't usually do this. Sometimes I have the time to do this. So yeah. Just gonna use a little bit here, a little bit this side, little bit on my nose, a little bit here, and just a bit here. Blending it all with an angled brush. Just look funny when I'm blending it, especially when I don't have my mirror. Pushing it above. So you just want to make sure there's no harsh lines here. And now using a smaller brush, I actually just use a hard bristle eyeshadow brush for this, and I'm just gonna blend it in a straight line. When this is done, I'm just gonna use my fingers and dab, dab, dab. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so now it's gonna be the powder products. Firstly, using this sugar bronzer with an angled brush, taking it in, just putting it all there, bronzing a little bit. I just take it to my temples right here because it like looks a little mixed up and not like a straight lines of bronzer. Very little on my nose and a little bit on my chin. I mean a lot on my chin. Okay. So I usually don't take powder blushes onto my cream blushes. I like them to be a little dewy and you know my cream blushes to highlight a little bit. Now I'm just gonna set everything up. I'm using this powder, loose powder. So it's basically I've mixed my compact in my shade and some translucent powder, mixed it all up and made my own setting powder, you can say. Taking my sponge, dipping it in some powder, taking excess on my hand and just dabbing it on my under eyes. I really like to set my under eyes because I'm wearing lenses and my eyes crease up like anything. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with a little bit of powder which is left on the sponge. Not too much. It's summer, so I'll now set my whole face, but in winters I just don't set this much. I have this Charlotte Tilbury very small compact powder. I only use this for my under eyes. I think this shade doesn't suit all over my face, like my skin tone in general. So I just brighten up my under eyes with this. It also sets and brightens at the same time, so I like that about this. Yeah. Okay, for my eyes I'm just gonna use some brown powder from my very old palette. Take an angled brush like this, take some brown powder and put a sort of liner. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm gonna use mascara. I just use Colossal mascara from Maybelline. It's the waterproof one. I have not been a very big fan of mascaras. I've tried quite high-end ones as well, but I just feel कि मेरी lashes सब में ही सही लगती हैं, so there's no need to get a very expensive mascara, I feel. Next I'm gonna use a lip liner. I don't know if you people have noticed by now, but I particular shade have 3 or 4 tubes of it. So it is basically from My Glam in the shade E-Girl. I just stumbled upon this on Myntra. I just ordered it like that and I've been hooked on using this. I literally use this every day. If I'm going to the office, I put this, dab a little powder all over it and just let it be like that. When I'm going out, I put a lip liner, fill it with it, put a lipstick on this and I'm just good to go. So I'm just putting it right now. It's a brown shade. I don't know how to describe shades, but it's a brown but not too brown. You're just gonna see. I like to overline my lower lip a little and overline from top here like this and just match the two. I'm gonna smudge it. Basically, I don't want any sharp lines to be visible. Thing is a lip tint. So it's by Dior. I don't know the shade. It's 491. This is how the shade looks like. I'm just gonna use it a little bit. It's just so pretty. I just love it like this, but I'm gonna top up with another one. I'm just gonna wait a bit to dry this off. Now that this has dried up, I'm gonna use another one. It's by Sephora. It's their glossed vinyl. So if you want to just skip gloss altogether and you want something which is a lipstick and a gloss in one, you can use this one. It's from the same shade category. You're just gonna see. Okay, I don't know if you can appreciate this, but before when I've applied the Dior lip tint, my lines were like visible, and now they're all gone and they look just so juicy. This also gonna settle down in a bit, but I just love this shade. And because when I'm gonna go out, eat and drink, this is gonna transfer, of course, because it's a gloss, but the lip liner and the Dior lip tint that I've applied beneath this is gonna stay intact till the time I come back home. I'm just gonna put some highlighter using a fan brush, taking my highlighter. This is from OHO brand or something. I've also been using this from a very long time. Just putting it here a little, here a little. Just fanning motion. And now I'm gonna set everything. Just putting my hair back. I'm gonna take my setting spray and just gonna spread it. And that's it, guys. That's it. I've not done anything too much. Just a lot of blush, a good lipstick and some mascara, and that's it. I like to keep it very minimal. And this makeup is gonna stay put throughout the night. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm just gonna take every suggestion that you guys want to give. I'm gonna appreciate that. You can put it in the comment section below, and thank you for watching.